Hello to my lecturer and my fellow crew members. Today, my crew members and I will be presenting our mini project which entitled Doctor Patient Portal. I am Izin Hani binti Yahya and I will be presenting first for today. So let's get started. Let's go to the problem statement. There is no portal for doctors and patients. There is no proper way for doctors to view and update patients' medical records because they used to do it manually by recording through pens and other things. Next is patients are unable to book and cancel appointment easily. They have to call and then they have to go meet their doctors to actually reschedule their own appointments. And then doctors could not manage appointment scheduling because they are too busy with their jobs too. They have to attend other patients. They also need to attend meetings. Next is no doctor search to browse for appointments and patients, and there is no proper way to register as organ donors. These are our proposed solutions. First thing first, let's go through this. Create portal that is user-friendly, mainly for doctors and patients. So, next, implement a login system and store details so their own personal information are saved into the system. Next is patients' medical records are accessible by doctors, which means doctors have the power to view and update them anytime. And then appointment can be booked and cancelled anytime. This can be done by the patients by also booking the appointments online by checking through the availability slot. Next is the notifications of appointments can be sent through email, create donor registration online for the donors, create doctor search to make browsing easier for doctors, and then make online payments and feedback form available. The feedback form is to suggest for the users to send their own reviews for future updates of the system. Finally, the admins will manage appointment scheduling and view feedbacks.
For the FDA, patient needs to log in first before they can register themselves as a new patient. Patient needs to fill in patient's ID, password, name, address, mobile number, and email. All these details will be kept in patient's information file. When patient needs to book an appointment, they'll go through this appointment process. In the appointment process, they can check doctor availability and available appointment slot, where they can choose date and time. After that, they can proceed with payment process, and in this automatic cost calculation process, it will calculate their payment and will keep this information in billing file. After patient book an appointment, they will get an email appointment confirmation. Patient can also cancel their booking appointment and they will get notified with their cancellation. All these appointment details will be recorded in appointment file. Next will be donor. Donor needs to log in first before they can register. Donor needs to fill in name, donor's ID, password, date of birth, gender, age, and blood group. All these details will be recorded in donor's information. Next will be doctor. Doctor needs to log in first before they can search their patient. Doctor needs to fill in doctor's ID, password, name, categories, and location. In here, doctors can edit and search patient medical record and update their medical record. Patients can also view, but they can only view their own medical record. Doctor also can edit, view, and cancel their appointment, and they will get notified with their cancellation. This also will be recorded in appointment file. Next will be admin. And admin can access appointment info. Admin also can provide feedback form. Patients will fill up the feedback form and it will be saved in the feedback file. And this is the context diagram. That's all from me. Thank you.
Now I'm going to present our prototype demo. The selected demo is login page from patient's point of view. The crucial process involved is the first process in data flow diagram, which is login process. When patients click on the website, they will first see the login page. For new patients, they need to sign up, or in other words, register in order to get into the main part of the website. During the registration, they need to fill in some of their personal details. Next, all the patient's detail will be sent to the second process in data flow diagram, which is registrations of the new patients. Next, those data will be stored in data store 1 named patient's information.
So one of the crucial data store is data store 1, which is patient's information. So based on the previous slide where the process is focusing more on the patients. So let's refer the data store to get the clear picture about the crucials data store. So based on the home page on the previous slide, data store 1 is important as the homepage is focusing on the patient's login process. It is important as each entity must via the login process 1.0 in the DFD that has been created. So the reason why it is important as for login process where patient needs to input their ID, name, address, mobile number, and password to access the portal system. So not only that, it's also important since these data store elements are required for registrations and appointment process before being stored into the data store 1 patient's information. So therefore, data store 1 is the most crucial data store for this whole system to its functions effectively.